Mr. Speaker, it's sort of a bittersweet moment for me because this may be the very last time I get to speak from the House floor. And it's an honor to be here and represent the Energy and Commerce Committee, Energy Subcommittee that I chair, on this bill, but it's been an honor to work on so many other bills over time. I've enjoyed working with my colleagues on the other side of the aisle. Ranking Member Pallone has been a phenomenal ranking member for Energy and Commerce to work with. I've enjoyed it. So many others on the other side of the aisle that are too many to name, but Henry Cuellar is a good friend. Scott Peters. Albie Osiris was a good friend of mine that is no longer in Congress. It's been an interesting ride for 14 years in the United States Congress. I've seen a lot on this House floor, from last year with the Speaker's debate, from the original Speaker election that happened in this Congress, back to John Boehner, Speaker Boehner calling me a hardhead on the floor. Something I wore as a badge of courage because I was representing my constituents in the 3rd District of South Carolina, who sent me to Washington to be that hardhead because they were tired of seeing runaway government. They were tired of seeing government spending that has created a balance of about $35 trillion in debt that our nation faces today. That's a number that is unfathomable. To work on energy policy has been something I came to Washington to work on, and I was blessed with the opportunity to become the chair of the Energy Subcommittee. And we dealt with energy, grid security, and climate change in this Congress. Retitled that committee, but we focus a lot on American energy independence. There's 4 words that I talked about often. That is produce, deliver, utilize, and export. We are blessed in this nation with abundant resources that we need to produce more of. Because using natural gas as an example, we have an abundance. We can't even measure the amount of natural gas that we are blessed with in this nation. And utilizing that natural gas has helped us lower our global carbon emissions. The carbon emissions in the United States have gone down because of the use of cleaner burning American-produced natural gas. But if we produce more, we're going to need to deliver those assets, whether it's liquid fuels or gas or electricity, down power lines, transmission lines. That's the delivery component. We've got to deliver that resource, whether it's electricity produced at a nuclear power plant or whether it's natural gas or fuel oil going to, or liquid fuels going to the refinery. We need to produce more. We need to deliver it to where it can be utilized. We need to utilize it to create the electricity that meets the demands of America and the globe. And energy demand in this country and globally is not going down. It's only going up, and it's going up exponentially globally. And we can help so many people around the world improve their quality of life and their standard of living by exporting more United States-produced natural gas. Help them meet their global carbon emissions goals by utilizing cleaner burning U.S. gas, taking their coal-fired power plants offline and using U.S. gas to produce the electricity that makes the lives of their constituents and their citizens much better. These are things we've worked on, and I hope Congress in the future will continue to work on, yes, lowering our global carbon emissions because cleaner air is just the right thing. Whatever side you come down on the global climate change aspects, cleaner air is good. And we can do that by utilizing more U.S.-produced natural gas. So produce more, deliver more, utilize more, and export more to help our friends and allies in Eastern Europe that are facing energy security issues because they depend on Russia. They looked west to the U.S. to help them meet their energy needs. But yet we debate things like washing machines and stoves and dishwashers, but we have had the opportunity to work on real substantive issues for American energy policy under my tenure as energy chair, but also under Kathy McMorris Rogers, a great American who chaired the Energy and Commerce Committee for this Congress, has been a great leader. But she's also somebody that cares about more than just energy. She cares about the whole spectrum of energy and commerce, from children's online safety to privacy, data privacy. But she also understands the need for American energy independence. And I've been blessed with the opportunity in Congress to stand here, and I want to give a shout out to Doc Hastings, who was former chair of the Natural Resources Committee, gave me the opportunity twice back in the day when we actually did motions to recommit, and we had those speeches. Ranking Member Pallone, you remember those days, and you know, honestly, that was some of the funnest debate on the House floor. You heard cheers. Trey Gowdy was up here and others. I miss those days in the United States Congress where we interacted a little bit more. I want to thank the Energy and Commerce staff that's sitting behind me and the full committee staff that has made this job much easier, providing us the information that we need to debate properly. This is a great institution. I've been honored to be a part. I want to thank the House staff because you guys are great. You make order out of all this chaos. And it's chaos many, many days. But we're all here elected, both a Republican and Democrat, to do what's best for the United States of America, a country that we love, every one of us. We may have differences of how to get there, but making America great, being the best nation we can be, providing for our constituents, providing for our nation, being a strong nation, that's something everybody believes in. We just have different approaches, but nobody dislikes one another. And that's what really makes the United States House of Representatives so special. So I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this today on the floor. I thank my Creator for giving me the opportunity to do this. And so, Mr. Speaker, I'm ready to close.